Salute, salute, salute. On my generals, on my lions, on my real men, on my queens, on my princesses, on my lionesses, this lions and men. Y'all already know what it is. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. We about to do the C74 Big Monster Chronicles. Rikers Island's most craziest box. You know what I'm saying? One of them for the adolescents specifically. You know what I mean? You had young boys going out of control in there, losing their mind, bugging. Real talk. This one right here, I'm about to tell y'all about, takes place, I believe, in One Upper. I hit One Upper. This is like in mid '90s, right? Like 9/7. I'm up in this bitch, and I'm up in One Upper in the Bing for some bullshit. It wasn't even no real shit. I went to the Bing for some real sucker. I think it was a CO chick. Did some real hater shit. She was hating on your boy, and she lined me up with some bullshit ticket, wrote up some bullshit about me, and just had me send her the Bing to send me to the Bing. She was just being a real extra bitch on a nigga. So now knowing though that, you know what I mean, the war is popping and in the Bing it's real time. Dudes is going to the Bing, right? In one piece, coming out chopped up. Like, what the fuck? How you going to the box? Coming out with stitches, well, real talk. So I end up going to the box. This is like, I'm already been to the box before, so I'm familiar with how this shit is. You know what I'm saying? I already know what type of time it is. And I'm already on that type of time because this is during the time where it's like, yeah, like, you know, the war with the homies is thick, serious right now. And in the fall building, we was shaking off the most. We was the ones that was like ringing alarms a day, like literally a day, waking up in the morning, alarms. From so as soon as I get to the box, the officers in the box was grimy as fuck and racist, and some of them was, you know what I mean, acting like they was inmates themselves, real talk. So like they'll like some of them, I forget most of their names. I know one dude, you know what I mean, that he be on somebody's channel, he be talking. I remember he was a scumbag too, cause he used to let shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother story. But then you had Rodriguez, you had Suarez, I think it is. You had Soros. You had a couple COs that was official, but like most of the steadies, they used to just rock with certain inmates too. They used to let certain inmates out the cells. These dudes are supposed to be on lockdown 24/7, not being out the cell with the phone, talking about like, yo, you gonna use the phone? I'm looking, and I guess the ops, you know what I mean? The ops is like, yo, you gonna use the phone? I'm like, nigga, yo, I already learned the first time on that one. You know what I mean, fool me once. You know what I mean, so that's the type of time I'm on. I mean, get up off my gate. You know what I mean? Spitting through the gate. I always had you had to have a little shit gun, meaning like your milk. Or back then you still had like shampoo bottles with a little mixture of some toxic. You know what I mean? So if you wanted to shoot a op, you used to have to hit him. And yo, that's nasty as fuck. But and trust me, that's why you don't want to get sprayed. Facts. Dudes used to go to the Bing and not even take showers. And the water damn near don't even work in your cell. That shit is disgusting. Those cells is crazy. You know what I mean? You got mice, roaches. Some kids, some adolescents will be smudging shit on the wall sometimes. Ain't nobody really going back in there to clean that shit up. That shit just marinates into the walls and shit. Disgusting. So the second time when I get there, a CO that was working knew me. I mean, from Gem Pop, and was like, "Oh, Perez, what happened?" So he put me on a block where he knew it was niggas that I knew that I rock with. You know what I'm saying? And that was in one upper. So it was over there. It was like a mixed crowd of a bunch of. It was still wild. It was lit, but it was like mixed. It was a little bit of everything. You had some Bloods there. You had Crips there. You had dudes that was CMC. You had dudes that was neutral. You had Kings, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So I'm up in there. As soon as he's telling me, like, yo, be on point, because you know they be shooting out here. And he's talking about, the dudes be having the squirt bottles and they be having whatever's in there. You don't want to get hit with that, bro. Your skin might fall off, B. Like, it was serious, B. And dudes was in there shooting dudes with that. I mean, that was like a defense mechanism for some of us, because dudes will be trying to get you. You can't physically do nothing. So you try to just reciprocate. Real talk. It's animalistic, it's crazy, but it's just the truth. Dudes just throwing feces and urine and rotten milk and food juice saving up. Like, dudes used to try to make inventions, throwing batteries and stuff, and then you get a razor, throw your razor in there, let it sit in there, take the razor out, hook it up, and try to shoot somebody with that razor with all that nasty stuff on it. Real talk. Yeah, yeah. This is the type of time we was on. Learn from this. You never want to have to go through this to see this or experience any of this. So now when I get there, they put me on the block. As I'm walking through, I got to walk down that gallery, get to my cell. So I already know what type of time it is. Now, I mean, I got to be on point when I'm walking down these cells, because dudes is on the cell. Some dudes is in there just waiting to shit anybody down. That's how it is up there. So a nigga like me had to walk up I was creeping up on cells like a ninja. You know what I mean? The CO was laughing because he knew I was like, and I was catching, real talk, that I'm sneaking up on the wall like this, where I can see them, they can't see me, and I see who's in that cell first. And if it ain't nobody, then I just slide up to the next cell. And by that time, like, they can't see me because I'm so close. So anybody that's right here, you know what I mean? I'm creeping up on them. And then I'm just flying by. Or I'm going underneath. You know what I'm saying? I'm going underneath. So they can't see me. Real talk. All the way till I get to my cell. And then dudes will see me like, oh, yo, look at this motherfucker. Yo, he creeping. Yo, this motherfucker think he's slick. Yo, he by your cell right now. Now they start blowing my spot up. I get to one of my bro cells, though. Like, yo, Chulo, what up, man? Yo, what's poppin'? I start, in this mind frame, in this time, it's real crazy, bro. I'm thinking back on the saying these stories, it's all laughing giggles, but it's crazy, almost devilish, the way that we was really acting, man. When I see my bro right there, you know what the first thing my bro do? Pass me a ratchet. He asked me, you got anything? I was like, nah. He was like, yo, here, right there, a rug. Or automatically, I already on my way to my cell. You know what I mean? And dudes is already on the gate, looking, waiting, or talking. Some dudes is shouting me out. Some dudes is talking shit about me already. Like, oh, that's this dude. That's that Burger King. Another burger. One of the poppies and all that. I get to my cell. Nothing happens to me. My first day going to the shower, I had to make an umbrella, bro. And the same tactic that I used to get to my cell, I had to use it to get to the shower, but now it's harder because everybody's on point because he's calling cells out for showers. And then it's like the CEOs will kick back and just watch and let shit happen because they want to see who gonna get shitted down or not. Some dudes will walk down like think they can't happen. Guess what? It can happen. Know what I mean? And dudes get tried, bang. But dudes will try to come out, walk all tough. All right, you walk by my cell, see what's gonna happen. The same shit they do, same way y'all treat me. Man, I'm on the same type of time. So that's the same tactic just to get to the shower. Get to the shower. If you make it, you better hope you make it. And you better hope you don't get it. Dudes wait for you to get out the shower. That's when they really line up. Dudes just on the gate like this, thirsty, ready to gun you down just when you walk by after you just took a shower and then now they you just get splashed. Whoosh, disgusting. You can't do nothing. You gotta wait till you can physically be somewhere around this individual to get the opportunity to put hands on them. Now, some of these dudes, why I call them Bing monsters, is because they used to literally go out their way to stay in the Bing. They couldn't live in Gem Pop. Now, I understand some of them was just, they was like on that type of time, but at the same time, you could be on that type of time and maneuver a little different and stay out the hole. We all know that shit comes with the game, but it doesn't have to be that consistent. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to get away at least once or twice. You know what I mean? Try to get the gym pop, nigga. That's where it's at. Anyway, I'm talking like, I'm not trying to glorify prison, but it's just the mindset of when you in there. And as you know, yeah, I'm a jail nigga. It's still in there. It's still like when you do the majority of your life in prison more than you've been free. That's just unfortunately something that is a part of my DNA. But so let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave it right there for now. I'm in there, one upper. The ops is on deck. Dudes is already making moves that we gonna go to the yard. Cause now that I got there, we had another extra number. It was like 4 or 5 of us. We was gonna go hit the yard the next day, and it was gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? And and we made a official movie that day. We're gonna talk about that on the next one. Stay tuned. It's gonna be crazy. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Y'all already know that the IG is lions_and_men. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go.